Hey everyone, Scott Kuru with your daily property update here from Freedom HQ in Sydney. Now, the RBA is out of excuses, but will they finally act? Getting sick and tired of these people. Inflation is back in the target range. The housing market is actually surging again right now. Unemployment has actually just ticked up quite a bit actually. So seriously, what the hell is the RBA actually waiting for? They actually chickened out. They bitched out in July, even when nearly every economist said it's time to cut. But now the data is screaming at them and the excuses are actually gone. So the real question is this: will the RBA finally act in August, or will they wait so long they tip us into a recession? See, here's the thing, guys. They hold this off for too long. Unemployment is going to go up. We're going to hit recession. It could take a long time for the economy to recover. So what are these guys waiting for? Scott here. This is your property update, your daily briefing on what's really going on in the property market. No BS, guys. If you want to play the property market like an insider, hit the like button, subscribe, and tap the bell. The RBA has been banging on for months. We need inflation in the 2 to 3% band before we cut. Well, guess what? It's there right now. Headline inflation is now at 2.1%, trending down for 3 straight quarters. Core inflation, their preferred number, is at 2.7%, and it's also falling quick. They said they were data dependent. Well, the data's in, and unless they're blind or just stubborn, it's actually time right now to cut. So I'm actually predicting 100% on the 11th, 12th of August, we're going to see a 25 basis points cut. I was wrong last month, but I'm 100% right this time around. CPI growth, just 0.7% for the quarter, down from 0.9%. Annual inflation, 2.1%, down from 3.8% a year ago. Core inflation, 2.7%, down from 4% last June. Services inflation, now at 3.3%, the lowest since 2022. Rent inflation, it's still high at 4.5%, but it is falling fast. And the big one, unemployment, it actually just ticked up from 4.1% to 4.3%. This is literally the textbook definition of a time to cut rates. But what does the RBA say? They need more time. Time for what? To stall. By the way, guys, you have to remember that the RBA is a board and they all take votes. Now, it was a majority last month that actually voted to hold the rates, but there were quite a few people on the board that voted to cut them. So let's see where we end up for August. What are the other experts saying? Westpac says it's straight. The conditions for a cut have been met. They're predicting 3 cuts starting in August, then again in November, and then again in February. ANZ, CanStar, ACTU, the unions, all saying the same thing. Every day the RBA delays, the risk of rising unemployment grows. Here's the kicker, guys. Money markets are already ahead of the RBA. They're pricing in 3 rate cuts before Christmas. Translation, the real economy is moving. The RBA is actually dragging their heels right now. Guys, the market is not waiting while the RBA mucks around. The market's actually moving ahead. Buyers are back, investors are back, prices in property are rising. Capital city values rose 1.8% this quarter. Who are the leaders? Well, we had Brisbane grow at 0.23%, Perth grow 2.4%. Sydney and Melbourne also are growing. Slower, but they are increasing, they are rising. Auction clearance rates are the highest since July last year. Momentum is building, and if the RBA cuts in August, that momentum will become a mini boom, it will become a surge. What does this mean for you? Let's be blunt. If you're a buyer or investor still waiting on the sidelines, you're going to get outpaced. Listings are tight. Demand is rising. The RBA is behind the curve. The market has already turned. The next rate cut is going to pour fuel onto the fire heading into spring. The smart money already knows it. There are 10 to 15,000 Aussies just in the last 5 to 6 weeks that went ahead and invested into property. Guys, be careful. This is a warning. The market is forward looking. The RBA is not. If you're waiting for permission from the RBA before you go ahead and invest, you're already too late. So will the RBA finally get off the fence in August, or will they keep hiding behind that cautious language while the rest of the world does actually move on? Let me know in the comments, guys, what you think. Yes or no, will the RBA actually cut? What do you think it means for buyers this spring? I'm Scott Kuru. This is your daily property update. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.